This is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it is Tuesday, 3rd September 2019, and it's just after 11 a.m. in Singapore. And this is the daily analysis for spot gold and dollar yen. Let's take a look at spot gold first. Let's switch to the 4-hour time frame, and so another weekend gap of over 120 pips, but that was very quickly closed, and after that, once it was closed, took a bounce back up to the weekly pivot line at 1530, and since then it has been drifting lower. Let's go back to the daily chart. It looks like there's going to be a retracement lower, but it's trying to hold at the 10 SMA here. If you look at the weekly chart, it was a very bearish close last week. So now it has come up back to the 200 Fibonacci level, and the weekly pivot is right there as well. So it's drifting lower to already right at the open of the previous week. So if it breaks low, then it could easily target the weekly S1 pivot right near the 138 Fibonacci level. Let's go back to the daily chart. 138 Fibonacci level of this swing move, extension bullish continuation move, which is in a really wide support range right to the 1500 level. So it may take a while before it starts to drift lower, and it needs to break this trend line here. Or if it breaks out higher, then it needs to break above the weekly pivot and the 200 Fibonacci level again. So now it's consolidating in a tighter range, a smaller triangle, until a breakout occurs. Alright, let's move on to the dollar yen. It's a daily chart on the dollar yen, and switch to the 4-hour chart, and there was also another gap, weekend gap opening from the close of last week, but this was a fairly small range, dipped lower and closed the gap and rebounded, and is now trying to climb up high again and trying to reach the resistance zone where the monthly pivot is at 106.67. The weekly chart, it was a very bullish close last week, so it's now trying to retest that high of last week right at the monthly pivot. However, it will probably not be able to break it until this non-farm payroll report comes out on Friday. Then we'll see how that price action is and what the figures are, whether it's able to break above this resistance or it'll tumble back lower, back to the weekly pivot, which is right at the 138 Fibonacci level, and that's at 105.80 level. Right, the US is back from holiday tonight, so there could be a flurry of activity. And with ISM manufacturing PMI as well coming out at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. US time. Right. Meanwhile, you will try to consolidate until further news tonight from the PMI figures, and we'll see whether there's any opportunity to take on an intraday level. Alright, so meanwhile we follow up again on Thursday, and have a good trading week. Cheers.